Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Yeah, I was working on my gains. No, I know you didn't ask, but I could see it in your eyes. You want to know how I got this big beef? Well, let me just tell you, it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and of course, sorry about that, protein powder. This stuff will get you swole in no time at all, but by itself, it's kind of dry. You need some form of, I don't know, hydration to it, right? Or else it's just, it's not good. Here's the thing, you need some kind of liquid, right? But most people just use basic stuff like milk or water or a milk substitute, are very popular things. Not good enough for me. It's not, I don't know, and it might not be good enough for you. Are you tired of using the same old things? Well, do I have an idea for you? Well, we gotta figure out another liquid, right? But which ones would work the best? I don't really fully know. Only there were a way to find out. All of these. Oh boy. Okay, so I know you might be thinking, Jack, what's up with all these? Why do we have maple syrup? Well, here's the thing. The definition of a liquid is, it's up for debate. We just need to try everything out. We need to know what works the best. And here's the best part, is we need to figure out not only which one of these works the best, but which one gives you the maximum amount of gains. Got my shaker, got my protein powder. Let's do this. Sacrificing my ceiling and my table for? No. Milk and protein powder. It is the absolute classic that most people use, mostly just because it's the most simplest thing. Alright. Thing is though, it tastes good. Don't get me wrong. Chocolate and milk, it goes well together. It makes sense. I give it a good, just solid, 6 or 7 out of 10. It's not doing the most, but it's not doing the least. It's probably the most middle of the road liquid you could use for protein powder. And like I said before, we don't really like basic, do we? We want something more. We want to get more gains. We want to get more out of this. So let's try something else. It's not exactly the most inspired of drinks to make with protein powder. It's almost like you just don't want to get swole. You don't want to get big. You don't want to get beefy, right? I don't believe you when you tell me if you use stuff like this. It's just, I don't know, thumbs up. This is as I expected. It's creamy, it's simple. Soy milk, I actually kind of like. Honestly, I think that actually matches better than the normal milk. Ooh, that at least with this brand. By the way, not sponsored. I don't know why I keep showing the label and everything. I just want everyone to know that I'm a professional. That's like a solid 8 or 9. Okay. Starting off high. We are about to get very low. The absolute psychopaths that mix protein powder and water. Yeah, I don't know if I have a lot of respect for you. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry. Hold on. Backtrack. I have a lot of respect for you because somehow you stand this. Which, in fairness, water is 0 calories. It's literally 0 nothing. It's just H2O, which is something we do need. So after a workout, having just pure protein and pure agua, it can be beneficial. You don't want anything extra going on. Here's the thing. Like I said, protein powder. I mean, no matter what brand you get, very strong taste. It's not subtle stuff. So you mix it with something that also has 0 taste. No. Here's the craziest thing, right? Is on the actual instructions for this stuff. Mix 1 scoop in 6 fluid ounces of cold water or your favorite beverage and blend well. The direct instructions tell you to drink it like that, right? Or, and it's very vague with this, your favorite beverage, which also means that GNC, again not sponsored, they also kind of want you to think outside the box. They don't tell you to use milk or milk substitutes. No. They want you to try new things. And basic water, it just isn't gonna cut it. 4 out of 10. It could get worse. Probably will get worse. 4 out of 10. Not good. If you've never tried coconut water, don't. Oh boy. I really hope no one takes advantage of this compromising position. See, I was afraid of this. It's like 2 stages, right? It's like a 1-2, where you get the protein powder and all of its chocolatey goodness. And then as that fades, the coconut water aftertaste, which it's dip. Coconut water also has a 1-2 punch, where it's this one taste, and then it has this aftertaste. Aftertaste is the bad part, right? Like you can take a sip of this, but then you're like, because it's bad. That's what I'm getting from this, is I'm getting that terrible aftertaste. I think I'm gonna make a solid 3 out of 10. I might change that a little bit later in like the final tiers, just to really compare it, because we got some pretty deplorable stuff on this table. Don't want to go too low too soon. I don't know if that's even gonna work. Is this even able to mix? Like, it's so viscous, right? But it's a liquid. Look, a liquid. That's a liquid. That's how liquids work, right? Yeah. This is definitely how this works. Pure sugar, honestly. But that's the thing, right? That's where we're getting into the better territory, right? Because milk has things like calcium and other nutrients, right? But syrup has sugar, right? And a fuck ton of it. So maybe that's better for gains. I mean, I could eat syrup all day if it wouldn't make me probably die. But you know, I probably should have considered the fact that it's not going to mix at all, or the other way around. Probably syrup is rejecting the protein powder. It's against nature. Syrup can classify as a beverage to anyone. You know what I mean? So, I mean, personally, I think it was worth a try. I think the more astute of scholars could have realized, probably wouldn't have worked, but had to try it anyways. Let me say this real quick, in case it wasn't obvious. I am not a fitness expert. I am not a actual professional. I only appear so. I know. It's hard to believe, right? I mean, it seemed really obvious that I knew what I was doing, but I don't. But from what I've seen, not everything you think is bad for you is actually bad for you. It's just moderation. So you don't want to drink just soda, of course, but you can drink soda. Now, is it good to drink with protein powder after your workout? Let's find out. I have some high hopes for this one. I actually do. There's a reason I'm doing this after. Well, I did just think of something that might be a bit problematic. We'll be right back. I thought it through, right? In my head, as I was doing it, I was like, this is going to explode. Because that's what soda does. That's what anything carbonated does. Why did I continue to shake it? that still does the thing. That's better of an explosion. Okay. Why? I thought if it spins, it would be better. It could have worked. Eight out of 10. Pretty good. Was it worth sacrificing my ceiling and my table for? No. I don't know how you would mix this then. Maybe with a spoon. Probably would have made more sense. Anyways, I'm gonna clean this up now. This is already going so far off the rails in every way that I did not actually expect. So, it's not my favorite drink by any means, but it just seemed to work the best for what I'm doing here, and well, kind of glad I grabbed it now. So, there was a lot of ways I thought this was gonna go wrong. The ways that has gone wrong so far is not anywhere close to what I expected. You might be thinking to yourself, Jack, why are we mixing alcohol after a workout? Is that a good idea? And you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And to the astute of you, I think you all should reconsider the way you think. I just don't think you're thinking properly. This isn't mixing very well. Okay, actually, the first disgusting one. No, absolutely not. Okay, here's the thing. Twisted Tea, again, it's not one of my favorite drinks. That is actually vile. I'm scared to try it with the sweet tea now. Why did I do this? Why did I think this is... You know what? I remember why I did this. I did this for science and experimentation, and you know what? I'm learning a lot of things. And you are too. So we're gonna continue to learn together. This shit sucks. Okay, we know this out the bat. And now we know. Now we know Twisted Tea doesn't work with protein powder. We know this now. You're welcome. I'm welcome. Someone out there probably this is useful for someone, hopefully. Who knows? I'm gonna go get the next drink. Pure lemon juice is most assuredly smells delicious. Ooh, it's lemony. It's pretty fucking good. I love sour. So I have high hopes for sour chocolate protein shake. Why not, right? Because that's the thing. It's not that it's lemon, right? Lemon, I don't know if it has any actual nutritional qualities, right? Probably does. But it's also the flavor, right? What does sour taste like? You gotta keep these things in mind. And in my opinion, very scientific opinion, this is probably gonna taste good. Number one, most of that mouth movement is from the sourness. You know, now I'm thinking about it, there's no such thing as sour chocolates. And I'm sorry to see why. This is definitely a 3 out of 10. This is not as bad. It's not as disgusting. I mean, let's face it, lemon juice isn't good by itself anyways. I love sour, but that doesn't mean lemon juice I could just drink. That's not how that works. Well, we have such great options remaining. Let's do my favorite sports drink, Powerade. I drink a little bit much of this. If this eventually kills me, who knows? I'm expecting this one to be good because I like Powerade. I like chocolate. Why not? Why do I always look? Every time I take a drink, I'm like, there's nothing over there. There's a chair. It almost tastes like popsicle juice. if you've ever had like any sort of like popsicle juice after it's like but like warm popsicle juice, like not the good cold stuff at the bottom of those like tube pops, but like it dripped on the ground and it got like really warm on the hot pavement and you just licked it off the ground like that. That's what that tastes like. But it's drinkable. Like I can drink that without. Yeah, that's almost kind of like the water, right? I think I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because it has flavor outside of just the chocolate. You know what I think would be really great for this? If you actually made popsicles out of this. Like if you froze this and made a popsicle with it, and you licked it, that actually might be pretty good. I don't want to drink it again. I don't know why I went for another drink. I don't want to drink it again, but 5 out of 10 means middle of the road. 4 out of 10. It's a 4. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Chocolate Red Bull. 7 out of 10. Red Bull doesn't taste bad. Oh, that's actually not bad. Like, if you were to mix your drink with Red Bull, I would call you crazy. But flavor-wise, pretty good. Gains-wise, I have no idea what niacin is, but it's 100% in here, and it might be pretty fucking good. I'm sure these two things probably taste fine. I'm just gonna rank them at like 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, and call it a day with these two because I don't know how much more I can handle. But that leaves one final drink. Pickle juice. Now, pickles is really fucking good. As the astute among you can probably tell, that's liquid, which means, look at that green. Look at that natural piss green color right there. Oh, delicious. Ew! Okay, that's actually 0 out of 10. I can't even fake that. I was gonna be like 10 out of 10. No, I can't even fake that. That's actually awful. Oh my god, I didn't think it would be that bad. I genuinely thought it would be like maybe a 2 or a 3 out of 10. Oh god. Yeah, 0. 1. Well, I can't give it a 0. I mean, it definitely has a taste. 1 out of 10. It's bad. Oh, it's actually really. Where'd the pickle go? Oh. That's a good 6 out of 10. I like that stuff anyways, so it's already kind of doing itself favors. Chocolate root beer. What could go wrong? Okay. It's over. Best, worst. This one is pretty easy. So pretty much what we're ranking it is from, what was the best? Did I give anything a 10 out of 10? No, I think it was just the soy milk, honestly. So rating it from soy to pickle. Pretty much all the milk products were all pretty good. I would probably rank them like that. Water, which I don't have a thing, is like pretty much like right here is where water would be. So we'll just imagine it there. I can't really decide if it was worse or better, considering it didn't taste good, right? For some weird reason, it's almost better that it had a taste than not having a taste at all, because the water, you're just drinking the protein powder, which, like I said, it's just chocolatey and it doesn't taste very good. So adding a bit of flavor does help, but then the aftertaste kind of sucks. So I give it like a 4.5. Lemon juice was absolutely abysmal. I think that was like a 1 or a 2. Powerade, man, I'm not remembering any of these. So I think it was better than that. This was definitely pretty solid. Pepsi, Pepsi was oddly enough, I said it was like an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10, right? It gets knocked down a little bit considering it's like a tentative 8 or 9 out of 10. Syrup, I don't even know if it can be ranked considering it didn't even mix, so I'm just gonna put it right there. Red Bull, pretty good. I would say Red Bull was pretty good. Monster was a little bit better. And water is just somewhere like, it's like right here. Like just imagine water is there. And there you go. Weird that there's a lot of carbonated drinks up at the top. Taste-wise, it's really good, but figuring out a way to mix it together, it's not very easy. There you go. Through the scientific method, I have told you to use milk. They won. They won. I have to admit defeat here. Milk is the superior beverage to use with a protein powder. But at the end of the day, Pepsi's right behind her. You want a nice creamy mess? Look no further than a Pepsi protein shake. Bye.